What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Today, we're seeing Ethereum right now pushing 3,400 as we speak. This is absolutely mind-blowing. I think we're about to see a huge move for Ethereum. I don't think Ethereum's done, guys. I don't think Ethereum's done, and I'm really excited to go over the Ethereum stuff today. But obviously, we have to start out with Bitcoin, as always. Hope y'all are having a fantastic freaking day. What's going on, Jimmy? What's going on, Gianni? Alco, Miguel, Viper, Mike. No helmet just yet. But trust me, the helmet is freaking going on, guys. Don't you worry. But what is Bitcoin doing? Let's start out with Bitcoin real quick, but I know the star of the day is going to be Ethereum. So we're gonna quickly get to Ethereum here. Bitcoin was looking pretty wishy-washy, right? Bitcoin was looking a little wishy-washy during this 4-hour candle. We actually dropped down below our 4-hour moving average here. But since then, we have wicked back above it, and now we are once again holding it as support as we speak right now. So this is really fuego. We want to see us hold this 4-hour moving average, to obviously continue our move up here. Now, you can see we did break the support that we had built up here. From this low to this low to this low, we did break that support. But nonetheless, I think the 4-hour moving average is a lot more important for us to hold on the 4-hour. We are cooling off the 4-hour moving average really nicely here to allow us to make another move to the upside at some point. But let's look at the daily chart here. Daily chart, we're still holding our daily support band, right? Really, since in this bull market, we've held our 20 and 50-day moving average daily support band throughout this whole time. Besides our last big dump that we had, obviously, like a week or so ago, right? Like a week ago, like the song, guys, like a week ago. But what are we doing now? Well, we actually came back down, back tested it, and now are trying to get back up here on the daily. As weird as today has been, we still have a green day today, so we can't be too mad here for BTC. We still have a ton of room up here on the daily chart too. So I think this was just a bullish back test, and I do expect Bitcoin to start making some big runs for a couple different reasons. Now, is Bitcoin going to outgain the altcoins? Well, that is seriously the question that we're here for today. Look at the Bitcoin dominance, guys. All the way back down at 47, 46. Like I told you, we break this support line, it's likely that the Bitcoin dominance is probably going to drop all the way down to 39%, which means we could be seeing altcoins go absolutely nuts over the next couple weeks, guys. This is going to be absolutely huge for altcoins, not so much for Bitcoin, but I think Bitcoin will eventually have its day under the sun at some point, but right now, not looking too good for the Bitcoin dominance here. On the weekly time frame for the Bitcoin dominance, I'm curious where we're at. Yeah, so the weekly, we've already broken that. Like we have no chance of even wicking back up here. It's looking like we're going back down to that next support from back on April 18th, or April 30th, 2018 that we had there. So that's really Bitcoin today, guys. Not a lot much going on with Bitcoin today. We're just basically back testing a few areas, and that's really it. But the star of the day today is Lieutenant Ethereum, right? It was the star of the day yesterday, and it's continuing its run to its next target, which I told you guys, if we break 3,000, it's likely. I didn't think we were going to go up this fast. Trust me, I did not think we were going to go up this fast, but it's still looking like, 3,500 is that next level for Ethereum coming up pretty shortly. And I thought we were going to get a rejection here at 3K and move down, but this is an absolutely insane run for Ethereum today. Like this is unbelievable. Obviously, we're going to spend a ton of time on Ethereum, but this is absolutely huge. 3,526 is more so the target that we're looking at here for Ethereum coming up next. But this is what I really want to look at today, guys. Look what we did on the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio for the first time. Really, other than a wick, this could end up being a wick, don't get me wrong, but for the first time, we have possibly a candle close since September of 2019. We could see seeing Ethereum absolutely destroy Bitcoin on the ratio here. Absolutely destroy. We broke that resistance on that we broke that resistance on the weekly guys, look left. Like, we have no resistance here until, man, like Ethereum could be going at least up to there, which that in itself is still another 10% on Bitcoin. And then after that, like if we break that level, guys, we could be going all the way up here on the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio, which means huge things for Ethereum coming up next. This is what I'm talking about, guys. You guys know the video I made the other day. Like, is Ethereum ready for a super cycle, or a super moon, as you would call it? Well, this is the deciding factor. I told you guys it's either possible we get rejected here, or if we break this resistance, we're going to see a massive run for Ethereum, and that's what we're doing right now. Absolutely insane. I hope a lot of you guys have at least some exposure in Ethereum. If you don't, you're probably missing out a little bit. But keep this in mind: other altcoins are doing well too. So don't feel like you're behind the boat. What's going on, Just West? Sweet 7K euro profit today on ETC. Hope you're fine today, my man. Let's push those green dildos. That's crazy, dude. 7K profit euro on ETC. Congrats, dude. That's freaking awesome, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
That is freaking awesome, dude.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Dude. ETH just doesn't want to stop, man. All right. Yeah, I didn't want to do it this early in the stream, guys. I did not want to do it this early in the stream, but it's got to go on, dude. It's got to go on. Like, ETH is pushing 3,400 right now. The helmet's going on this early in the stream. This is friggin' nuts. We gotta hang out on Ethereum for a little bit. Like, what's up, bro? Smash that like, everyone. You got done. EGLD, thanks. Doge to Mars. What the fuck? Big green dildo. Sorry for my language. I was reading the super chat. Did not mean to swear there. Sorry for my language. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, for sure. All right, yeah, the helmet's got to come on, guys. Like, it's Ethereum's hitting 3,400 tonight, and I would not be surprised during the stream if we hit 3,500 for ETH coming up shortly here. But in the meantime, while we wait for ETH to start rocking and rolling, which I'm sure it will, just like yesterday, let's go on over to our biggest gainers and losers today. Obviously, we have Ethereum up 15% in the last 24 hours, crushing it. But we also have Dogecoin up to 44 cents on Doge right now. Freaking nuts for Doge as well. XRP flat, Binance Coin up 9, Cardano up 2, Polkadot up 2, Litecoin up 10, Bitcoin Cash up 5, Chainlink bouncing back a little bit, now back up 7. Chainlink all up to $42. Freaking nice for Chainlink. VeChain still hovering around 21 cents. Still a good buying opportunity for VeChain, I think. Solana pulling back, Data up. Yeah, so pretty good day overall for most. Obviously, the whole market cap of crypto is up 5% today, so pretty freaking sweet. 24-hour gainers. We got Waves up 36%. We got Maker up 22%. We got Thorchain up 22%. OMG up 20%. Doge up 16%. Yeah, I'll check it out, man. Avalanche up 15, Bitcoin SV up 11, Yearn Finance up 11. Everything else is pretty much in that same exact 5 to 10% range. Biggest losers today, we have Bakery Token after a big run up in the last couple of days. Obviously coming back down a little bit now, down 10%. It's to be expected after being up 407% in the last week. OKB down 3. I mean, a lot of the ones that really had big gainers this past week, like Bakery Token, OKB, are getting little pullbacks. But other than that, everything else, at the very least, is pretty much flat there. So let's go back to ETH. 33,980. I'm thinking 33,000. Hopefully, we'll get to 33,000 at some point. But 3,398 as we speak right now for Ethereum. We're witnessing history once again. I feel like we're witnessing history every day for Ethereum in the last couple of days. Freaking crazy, dude. Friggin' crazy. We're also seeing BNB going absolutely nuts, too. BNB up to 672. BNB, we know our target here is 806. 806.75 for BNB here. Thanks, Just West. Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate the shout out, dude. Freaking awesome. All right. Let's jump into some of these super chats here while we wait for Ethereum to start going.
He deserves it. At least $1 to support his amazing streams today. Thank you.
Thanks, dude. All right. QM said, let's get the ETH party started. Or he didn't say started, but I'm going to add started there because, I mean, it's not really started. It's been going on for, like, ever now, so. Jeez. Just West. Let's push those green dildos. Yeah, ETC went absolutely nuts today. Look at Safe Moon, man. Yeah, ETH Classic, dude. Nuts. ETH Classic had a nice day today. Up almost 17% on the day. Next target for ETH Classic. You look at your fib extensions. Top to bottom. I'm not going to count the scam wick, but if you break your current level you're at right now, next target for Ethereum Classic is 65.53. Okay? So ETH Classic looks really good, dude. Yo! ETH 35.
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon.
34.16 for ETH right now, dude. 3,500 is coming today. We're hitting 3,500 today. It's the helmet, man. The Bitcoin helmet is cursing Ethereum. Seriously, dude. Would you consider a three-way with Kylie and Just Wes? Now, in order for me to, man, I would like me some Kylie, but
would you consider
I don't know, dude.
with Kylie and Just Wes?
I don't know if I can succumb myself to that. It's a little over the top for me, man. Dude, ETH is going nuts. Look at the ETH Bitcoin ratio, guys. This thing is huge. Look at these dildos. Dude. Look at that daily, dude. Look at that daily dildo, guys.
Can you look at BCH, please? It's been ticking me off.
He's like, you look at BCH, please. It's been ticking me off. Yeah, we could take a look at BCH, man. Dude, how am I supposed to get off Ethereum, dude? I don't know, man. All right. When you get done, EGLD, thanks. Doge to Mars, WTF, Big Green Dilly. Yeah, I'll do EGLD for you, my man. I'll definitely do EGLD. Let me do EGLD real quick. I know Ethereum's pumping right now, guys, but let me just check out EGLD. See if it's doing anything for us here. Yes, you got rejected at your two local tops, right? April 18th and April 21st, you got rejected. So now hopefully what you do is you just come back down and retest your previous support or previous resistance as new support and continue up. You said you did break out of your ascending triangle pattern, right? Look at the beautiful breakout of the ascending triangle. Extrapolation at your breakout point gives you the target of upwards of 207. So I think you do continue up after a bullish back test there. I need an ETH helmet and a Doge helmet. I do have, actually I have an ETH helmet. I just didn't add it to the stream yet today, but I do have an ETH helmet. It did cost me a lot, right? It cost me, I mean, these space helmets, guys, definitely aren't cheap. This one cost me, this Bitcoin one actually cost me around like $700. The ETH one's a little bit cheaper, right? It's about $550. But it takes a lot to buy some of these. You got to buy them right from NASA. And then they got to embroider the logos on it. So they're really, really expensive. All right. Hey, Jordan, is ETH Classic a doo-doo coin? I want your honest opinion on the project. No, I think ETH Classic is I mean, obviously, it's like ETH Classic is the original Ethereum, right? Ethereum is a fork of ETH Classic. Now, do I think it has a use case? Not really. I mean, that's what Ethereum's for, but I think it'll still pump up in this market. As you can see in the last week, it's going absolutely nuts. So don't be surprised if Ethereum does continue up. Ethereum Classic does continue up, right? So you don't like it, Doji? No, I probably won't do a Doge helmet. I mean, those are really expensive just because they're like very memey. So it takes a lot of effort to make those helmets. Guys, let's thank you again for the shout out, Wes. Alec Yu said, can you check out audio? Yes, man, I can definitely check out Captain Audio for you. Ethereum, come on, ETH. Bitcoin, still holding that support, guys. Bitcoin, we really want to hold this support here, right? It's sitting at 57,100. We want to get this next close, which is in 43 minutes, above 57,100. That's what we're looking at right now. ETH Bitcoin ratio going absolutely freaking nuts too, guys. Insane, man. But check out audio, though. Audio. What are we doing for audio, man? Audio. Let's see. What we got here? I'm gonna go to the daily for audio because we got too much general congestion going on there. You can see, yeah, pretty big resistance at this level. He wicked up to it once, twice, 3 times now. It does look, to me, like a pretty nice, like if you got your left shoulder, you got your head, and if you can come back down maybe a little bit down to your daily moving average and round out here, you can see you got maybe a nice inverse head and shoulders here for audio. And this is on a daily, so it's going to be a big target if this end up does playing out, right? So, obviously it's not out yet. We got to actually form that right shoulder, but it's what it's looking like to me so far. You know? Can give you about a target of a 429 for audio. But I like audio as a project. I think it'll continue up here. For sure. We most have been jerking ETH pretty much, man.
Would love to hear your thoughts on Shafty Dollar Fist.
Chrisek, what's going on, Joe? What's your favorite food? Definitely, man, it's tough. I have a lot of favorite foods. I'd probably say pizza is up there. I'm definitely an American dude, man. I mean, I definitely say pizza is up there. I do like Indian food, though. I do like me some lamb vindaloo and some what is it called? Freaking I forget. But I do like Indian food too. And I like Mexican food and Chinese food. I mean, I pretty much like everything, dude. Everything. All right. So, and he also wants Maker. So let's do Maker here for Chrisek. Real quick. East pulling back a little bit right now as you speak, guys. 3,403 right now for ETH as it slightly pulls back. Bitcoin now back below that moving average. That's not what we want to see there. Definitely not what we want to see there. Maker. Let me get a better chart here for Maker. Dude, what's going on with Maker, man? Dude, 6,000 for Maker? Is this legit? Up 28%. Going up 28% today. Dude. All right. Well, let's take a look at our targets here for Maker. See if we even have any left. It's insane, man. Yes, you went up to your... Look, you went right up to your 3.618 fib. So look at this. First, like, this is why Fibonacci's are so good, guys. First run up, went up to your 1.618, pulled back. Second run up, wicked up to your 2.618, pulled back. Third run up, wicked up to your 3.618, and it's probably pull back a little bit here. And then you got one more target here, really, for Maker before you're in black screen territory at 7,224, 7,224. It's insane, man. Maker going absolutely nuts, too.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
All right. No more questions. Thanks for your hard work and sponsorship, story. And thank you, Rick. Appreciate it, my man. Thanks for supporting the stream as always, man. Would you consider a three-way with Kylie and Jess West? Like I said, I definitely would be down with Kylie for sure any day of the week, but I don't know if I could add Jess West in there. Cool Steph said my ding ding hurts. I mean, you're probably jerking off to ETH too much, man. Lay off, go no fat, man. Stop jerking off to ETH. It's not good for you. Can you look at Bitcoin Cash, please? It's been ticking me off. Yeah, dude. Bitcoin Cash. It's been pissing you off, huh? It's not doing too bad right now, actually, considering. Considering it's pissing you off, it's not actually doing too bad.
BTC and most top 20 alts not really doing much lately. Do you think that FOMO is the cause? Will other big alts pump once and consolidate?
Yeah, man, I think a lot of the money right now is going to an Ethereum and Dogecoin. So I think once those two start consolidating, we'll start to see the other ones start really pumping off, man. Yeah, but Bitcoin Cash, you really just have to get back above this line here. You keep getting rejected at it. April 19th, May 1st, today, right? If you can get back above this line, you're golden to go back up and retest your highs. But you're getting there. You're getting there. You just keep riding up your 4-hour EMA. Eventually, you're going to get squeezed here between this EMA and the resistance line there, and you're going to have to decide whether it wants to break to the upside or downside here. So we'll see. A lot of it probably depends on what Bitcoin does for Bitcoin Cash. It's very correlated to Bitcoin, so wait to see what happens there. ETH, it's ready to start rocking and rolling again. 34.15 as it pulled back all the way back down to about 3,400 actually. Bitcoin not looking too good. It's getting hot in here, guys. I'm probably going to take off the helmet for a second. It's getting really hot inside this helmet. It's starting to fog up a little bit, unfortunately. Just for being awesome. Thank you, P. Dellaway. Appreciate it, my man. JJ Lieberman. Would love to hear your thoughts on Staffy. Sure, man. Staffy. I never heard of this. Let me go to the daily. Daily, you're dipping pretty hard. Really hard, actually. I'd probably look for support both at the 4-hour moving average and right where you had your previous wick up here from April 27th. Look for probably a move down to here, right, about 290, and then for a bounce back up to the upside as long as Bitcoin doesn't take a major dump. You should be looking pretty good for Staffy. RSI has room to run on the upside.
Thanks for all the work and dedication. Much appreciated.
Yeah, 4 hours still looks good. 4 hours looks like a bullish back test of previous resistance. Still looks really good to me, man. Still looks really good to me. Now, if you break this support, then you can start looking at lower levels. But, I mean, what you did here is you basically, from the bottom to the top, and you extrapolate this up, look what you did. You actually superseded your target a little bit, but generally speaking, you did hit your target. So, That was a pretty nice trade if you got in that one. All right, we got 35 minutes until our daily 4-hour close. ETH Bitcoin pair continues to friggin' skyrocket here. Holy crap, man. This is what I was talking about, dude. This is what I was talking about, man. Buy ETH. I mean, you kind of be FOMOing in right now, but, like, who am I to say not to buy ETH right now? Like, I thought it was going to pull back at 3,400, and it kept going. So, I mean, at 3,000, and it kept going. So, who am I to say not to FOMO into it? You know what I mean? But as always, I'll give my general advice, general investment advice: buy when everyone's fearful, and take profits when everyone is excited. Even though I'm not taking profits, okay? I'm not taking profits just yet. All right, so let's see. Cue the stablecoin soundbite. XLM, please. Yeah, you got it, Tanner. Is XLM doing anything right now? Probably not, dude. We know how XLM rock and rolls. Guys, we could spam up that like button. Let's get to 300 likes here. That would be pretty friggin' sweet. I appreciate all you guys that take your time to do that, even though it does take 1 second. And you guys probably will, after the stream, go on Instagram and like 1,000 girls' pictures. And not like my stream, but hey, who am I to say it? Who am I to say it? All right, inverse head and shoulders still playing out nicely here. It looks like for the third time now, you're just back testing, right? Right here, back tested your 4-hour EMA. Right here, you back tested your 4-hour EMA. Looks like you're just doing it again, right? So you're kind of just like making higher highs or higher lows and higher highs until eventually you break this resistance. Once you break this resistance, I see you probably going up to at least 65.6 cents. You really just gotta break this resistance, man, and then hopefully you can get out of stablecoin territory for XLM, which you've been pretty much a stablecoin for XLM since February 13th. So we're almost going on 3 months of stablecoin action here for XLM. 34.30. All right. Matthew Bucknall thought BTC and most top 20 alts not really doing much lately. Do you think ETH FOMO is the cause? Like I said, it's Ethereum and Dogecoin FOMO right now that's keeping the other coins down. I think once those cool down, I do see Bitcoin, Binance, XRP, XLM, Cardano, Polkadot, Uniswap, all the big ones are going to start flying, I think, at some point. We'll see, though. Good question, though. Dave Gore said AVAX. Thanks for loving the helmet, too, Jeff. Appreciate the $5 super chat, and I'm glad you like the helmet, man. The helmet will go back on once Ethereum starts going again, which it looks like it's about to do. Now back up to 34.32. I don't want to overuse the helmet, right? It did cost me a heavy dollar to get that helmet, so I don't want to overuse it. Dave with the $10 super chat asking for AVAX. You got it, Dave. Thank you for supporting the stream, man. AVAX. My boy Avalanche. What's Avalanche doing? So Avalanche is a little tricky, right? Avalanche is definitely a little tricky here because you look at here. Yeah, it's a little tricky. So you look at the breakout of this inverse head and shoulders from bottom to top. Just want to see where your breakout target was. Yeah, it's a little bit higher. It's right actually near your highs from up here. So I think you're still going to continue up here for AVAX. You know what this is? It's probably a nice cup and handle pattern forming here. That was actually probably, yeah. So cup and your handle This is your rejection. I do think you break this, though. But look at that volume coming in here for AVAX. I do think you break this to the upside. And obviously, we just saw next target is candle body highs. 40 bucks for AVAX coming next. All right, Bitcoin back above our dreaded line there. Well, not really our dreaded. It's more like our magical line. That's why it's yellow or gold, whatever you want to call it. But not looking too bad right now. They're saying Ethereum may hit 5K this week. Who's there? Who's there? Anybody could be there. Like Joe Schmo down the street could be saying Ethereum hit 5K. You know what I mean? Like my grandma could be saying hit Ethereum hit 5K. No one knows, man. For all we know, Ethereum could dump back down to 2K tomorrow. You know what I mean? But I hope Ethereum goes to 5K. But when I see people say there, I'm a little skeptical on who said that. You know. Jason said, "What are the price predictions for Maker? Trying to find a good entry point."
How's the butter chicken for you? Much love.
Oh, the butter chicken, man. Love me some butter chicken. As the tikka masala, right? So I like the chicken, I like the lamb vindaloo, the chicken tikka masala, and the chicken butter chicken, right? Those, if you guys haven't tried Indian food, don't knock it until you try it. I used to be kind of a hater. I used to be like, I'm not trying it. I tried it. Literally so freaking good, man. So freaking good. And some of the ingredients are a little unhealthy, right? But I mean, when you're eating that kind of food, who's thinking about your health, you know? Maker. So what are the next targets for Maker?
I am curious. Did you buy Doge? I ignore Doge.
I like how the little robot said that. That was funny. But no, I did. I bought Doge a long time ago. I sold it. I haven't held it recently. So I don't hold Doge right now. But yeah, we have one more target on Maker. It's 7,224. After we break that, we are in black screen territory here for Maker. So I mean, it's anyone's best guess on what happens after that. But that's basically your 4236 fib here from your last big consolidation. I'm curious if you have. Okay, so you might actually have some long-term fibs. So I didn't even know that you had this back here. Let me just check here, see if you have anything.
Can you please bless us with that top-notch TA and Zcash?
Top-notch TA. Yeah, man. Can definitely do that for you. Yeah, so you actually hit all your targets here on the long-term fib for Maker too. So Maker is just really short-term right now. Really, dude. 7,224. All right, Bitcoin getting a nice bounce here. Look at ETH, guys. Look at ETH.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
It's going back on. It's going back on.
Least favorite food.
Bitcoin fake out. Always faking out, man. 34.51 for ETH, dude. Can't make this. You can't make this. I can't say the word, but you can't make this S up. Can't make this S up. You know? Can't. This is crazy, man. Bitcoin back up to 57,500. That's what we want to see, BTC. That's what we want to see. That's why I got the logo right on the helmet of you, man. That's you. Don't let ETH steal your thunder, man. ETH Bitcoin ratio going nuts today. Holy crap, man. We're about to see 0.064 on the ratio. And then after that, dude, you got 0.085. So crazy, man. Craziness today, dude. I love it, though. I absolutely love this type of stuff. Hope you guys do, too. Honestly. Alright. What do we got? It's hard to get off Ethereum, guys. Like, it really is. Like, how do you get off Ethereum like this? Who doesn't own Ethereum in here? Who in the chat? Let me know who doesn't own Ethereum. I want to know who doesn't own Ethereum. And also, like the video if you own Ethereum. If you guys own Ethereum, like the video for me. It also helps me out, so I definitely appreciate it, man. All right, Ethereum's chilling a little bit. Let's go to the next super chat.
Any update for V chain and Ankh?
Marwin said V-Chain. Let's do V-Chain from Marwin. From my boy Marwin. V-Chain. Do I have to spay it for V-Chain? As much as I love V-Chain, man. Much as I love it, dude.
That's an ETHEREUM stablecoin.
You know? So, like, it's pretty much been a stablecoin for the last, like, 3 weeks or so. We're at least still holding the 4-hour moving average. As long as we hold that, like, we're still rocking and rolling in business here, but could be definitely looking me better here for V-Chain. I'm actually curious if you extend this up. Let me fix these to the wicks. You might actually be on a support level here. And then, yeah, so what I'm seeing here is actually a nice ascending triangle pattern here. Look at this. Higher lows, 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5 higher lows. Get rejected at the same point at the top. 1, 2, 3. Volume declining here, right? Showing me an ascending triangle pattern. Almost textbook. And you put your measure move here from the top to the bottom of this ascending triangle.
Jordan Hookmark and Lucas up with the strap up soundbite again. He loves that clip.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
It's going to put you a target of about 20, close to 30 cents. More so like 29.5 cents. So, holy crap, man. That looks really good. Glad he likes the sound clip though. It's pretty funny. I don't jinx. Dude, the jinx is gone. Because you saw yesterday, I said, as long as this helmet is on, Ethereum's going to keep going. And the whole stream yesterday, the helmet was on. We kept going. Put the helmet on today. We're still going up here for Ethereum again. So, there ain't no jinx in here, dude. ADA is a stablecoin? Pretty much, man. Pretty freaking much. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm here every day from 7 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. So, if you guys like hanging out, this is the place to be. Matt said shift. Holy crap, I almost said the wrong. Shift. Network dots. TA if you can find chart. Said shift. So there's not a lot of data on it. There's a good amount of data.
Did I get a Luna update?
A Luna update? Sure, man. So you broke this downwards resistance for shift. And ever since then, you've been doing pretty good. That actually doesn't look too bad, actually, dude. It looks like you came back down, downwards resistance, and then nice double bottom here, and then that kind of fueled your breakout here. So shift doesn't look too bad, right? I think what you're gonna see here is, yeah. So look at these levels are almost perfect. I think you're probably gonna see a move back up to 287, and then the big one is right here at your 0.382 fib at about 352. So that looks good, man. Looks like you're gonna reverse back to the upside here. Looks really good. What sparked this ETH run? How's the butter chicken for you? Thanks, John. Butter chicken's good, like I said earlier. Oh, I gotta stay in my map. Oh, I almost just lost my breath, man. Almost just lost my breath. My face was out of the mask. What sparked this ETH run, though? I mean, dude, what sparked the ETH run was breaking this resistance on the ratio. What sparked the ETH run was hitting the bottom of the ratio, and then us pumping. And then once we got to the top, we kind of consolidated for a few days. And then once we broke this resistance, dude, you could see what happened. So this is historical breakout here. Like, I don't think you understand how big this breakout is for Ethereum, guys. This is like one of the biggest breakouts, I think, in crypto history. And I'm not just saying that, right? I'm not just saying that to be a moon boy, even though I do have a helmet on. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting to say. But this is one of the biggest breakouts in crypto history because we've been in this since September of 2019. We're talking almost 2 years of being in this channel here on the weekly chart. This is going to lead to big things. And I wouldn't be surprised. Like, you can already see how big of this pump we've gotten. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like 2017 here. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised. Especially after this breakout. I'm curious. Did you buy... I ignore Doge. I didn't buy Doge, Wes. Clancy said, can you bless us with a top-notch TA on Zcash? Sure, man. Let's check out Zcash. Zcash. All right. ETH is kind of chilling for a little bit. I'm going to take off the helmet. It's starting to fog up now. It's way too freaking hot now. I got to get like some air conditioning in there. Seriously. All right. Bitcoin Cash. Or Zcash, sorry. I actually haven't looked at Zcash in a hot minute, so let me just see what I got going on here. I haven't looked at Zcash in so freaking long, guys. Like, it's crazy, man. Thanks for everyone joining the stream. You guys are absolute studs. Absolute freaking studs. We're seeing Ethereum have a huge day today. We're taking a look at Zcash right now, and then we're going to switch back over to Ethereum. Yeah, so what are you doing for Zcash? I mean, on the 4-hour chart, it's really just breaking this one resistance right here. I mean, you got a couple. You look at the daily, probably a little bit easier to see. Yeah, the daily, it's more right here, 259. So you really just need to get back over that 259 mark. But, like, this looks really good. Really good setup, I think. You just got to break above 259. And your next target, I think, is your highs. I'm going to say your candle body highs at 280. But, yeah, doesn't look pretty good. You bounced off your previous support. Whoops, the text is popping up. There we go. Bounced off your previous support, flipped it as resistance, and then flipped it as support again. So, daily looking super good. You got room to run in the daily. Volume declining. Probably see a big move soon here for Zcash. Anything that's dumping today? I don't think anything's dumping today. My least favorite food? I'd probably have to say seafood. I can eat it. I can tolerate it, but I'm not a big fan. I'd rather a big juicy steak or a big juicy rotisserie chicken than some seafood, personally.
Daily routine. Wish all a nice evening with some green candles. Regards from Italy. Thanks for the stream, Jordan.
Thanks, Selvin. Appreciate him. Appreciate it, my man. Glad you're having a good time over here as we watch the crypto markets absolutely go nuts. It's always a good time in here. We know it. We know in here, guys. It's always a good, great friggin' time in this stream. Did Zcash. Marcus said my least favorite food, like I said, seafood. Not a big fan, man. Rinky said any update for VeChain and Anchor. Well, we just looked at VeChain, so that works out. But we can take a look at Anchor. XRP is dumping. All right, we'll take a look in a second. All right, Anchor, we know yesterday we broke out of this cup and handle pattern. We're trying to hold that 4-hour EMA, but it's not looking too good right now. We want to hold our previous resistance as new support here for anchor. So even if we dump a little bit longer here, we do want to necessarily hold this as support, right? And bounce off here. If we can't, if we do break this, we're probably going to see lower price action. You know, maybe back down to like 15.6 cents for anchor. We gotta hold this cup and handle resistance as new support now. Everyone's saying XRP's dumping right now.
What's up with ENJ?
Yeah, it's not really dumping. I wouldn't call that a dump, man. Well, guys, what I mean by dump, I mean like a big red juicy candle, like a big red juicy candle, like some good circumference there. That's what I'm talking about for a big dump, right? Thanks, Cigar. Appreciate it, my man. Joey B. Jordan, look up my kid Lucas up with... I'll do it one more time for you, man.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Nathan O'Donnell, thoughts on ADA and Ubic? I'll do one for you, man. Just one per super chat. One per super chat.
TLS. Love your stream.
Cardano, since we didn't look at the big alts today because we had too much time to look at Ethereum. So Cardano, we know we broke out of this symmetrical triangle, and we did get a first initial pump. Looks like we came back down, back tested it. Also back tested our 4-hour EMA. So I mean, I do expect a move up here. It's just a matter of when, you know. On a daily, it still looks good. Like the daily, still a big green juicy candle there. Looks like a nice bullish engulfing candle as well. So I think you should bounce up here with this bullish engulfing candle here.
My dude still
Up to your target here, which our target of the symmetrical triangle was at the breakout right there at 148, right? Which is also your local highs from back here and back here and back here. So it's a good area, man. Bitcoin dominance continuing to get wrecked, dude. 47.34 in the Bitcoin dominance. We're dumping like a freight train here. This is on the weekly. The weekly looks like this, man. Crazy. All right. Masa said, can I get a Luna update? Check out Luna for you. We have a lot going on here. Let's see. So you're having a hard time breaking around 1942. Look how many wicks you gotten up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like you're just having a hard time breaking that level. So if you can break 1942, next resistance is up here. After breaking this downwards resistance and you get a nice pump, this is kind of just your back test, right? Your previous resistance, new support. Now you really just need to break 1942. That's all this really comes down to at this point, man. You know? Tron broke up and backtesting off downward support. Tron broke out too? How convenient that Tron break out too, man. Everything freaking broke out today, man. Do I even have my helmet on right now? I don't. But I'm going to keep it that way for now so the helmet doesn't get too overused. Yeah, so Tron, what originally looked like a rising wedge, which you did broke it down from, looks like it's going to test its previous... Yeah, I see what you're saying, man. I definitely see what you're saying here. So it's one of two things, right? It's either broke down from the rising wedge, right? Now you're coming back up to retest it as new resistance, Or you can actually say that you're actually in a rising wedge like this, which actually probably makes a lot more sense if you look at it this way. Like this, right? 3 touches on the top, 3 touches on the bottom. This looks pretty legit here. This looks pretty legit. So, like I said, break to the downside. Target to me is still 11.7 cents. Target to the upside is 14.7, whichever way you break out of this kind of wedge from here on out, you know? But you got to break out pretty soon, probably.
WRX coin, please.
WRX coin, sure, man. What's up with Engine? Oh, daily routine. Thanks for the green candles. Regards from Italy. Thanks for the stream, Jordan. Thank you, Selvin. Appreciate it, my man. Anth, what's going on with Engine coin? I don't really know what's going on with Engine coin, man. I actually have a zero clue. Engine coin. Dude, what is Engine doing, man? It was primed for the ascending triangle breakout and you broke down, man. What are you doing, Engine? So, right now, in the 4-hour chart, like, for the last, like, 5 days, you're pretty much just range locked between 258 and 278 for the most part, man. And inside that, right, connect the wicks. You got a nice symmetrical triangle there, which you're right at that support right now. Right, 3 touches on the top, 3 touches on the bottom, pretty perfect there. You're right at that support right now, so you don't want to break to the downside on this thing. You don't. Look at our targets real quick.
All pump hard except Lincoln. You know why?
Upside target is upwards of 307. Downwards target out of this is 225. So you definitely don't want to break to the downside. I'll keep it here just because you are at the support right now. But we'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. I think a lot of it's going to hinge on what Bitcoin does. Right? Bitcoin's still holding that 3,400. Or sorry, not 3,400. That would be really scary. 5,700 to 5,700, 100. 57,100 if I can talk. As long as we hold that, we're going to be pretty bullish. We don't want to break down below that because that would break our 24-hour EMA. But we got 7 minutes until our daily and 4-hour close. Let's see what happens here in the next 7 minutes for BTC and ETH here. Maybe we see some type of big reversal where Bitcoin starts really going off. Or we just see Ethereum continue to dominate. And altcoins really continue to dominate in general. All right. Did Engine. Ethereum Classic, please. Love your stream. Thank you, man. Look at E Classic. Looked at it a little bit earlier, but I'll take a look at it again for you, my man. ETH Classic, man. ETH Classic continues to pump. 5702. 5708. Next target is 6333 for ETH Classic. That's your next target there.
Track origin trail. Thank you.
So I think we're gonna make our way up there. It's only a matter of time. As long as the crypto market stays bullish, which I have no reason to think it won't. That's where Ethereum Classic is going now after breaking its resistance.
Like XRP doing parallel ascending channel, but Emma's crossing down.
EMA is crossing down. We'll take a look at it, man. Still, my dude, still bullish on Link. End year target. I think Link can hit close to $200 in this cycle. And you may be calling me crazy, but back when Chainlink was $2, I was saying Chainlink can hit $100. Look where we're at now. We're almost halfway there. Doesn't look so crazy now, does it? And if you want proof, go look at my videos back from June and July of last year. Actually, go look at all of my videos from June and July last year. Pretty much all of them have already played out. So, Chain. Yeah, I'm still bullish on Chain. I love Chainlink. But your question was long term. I think we can hit $200 on Chainlink in this cycle, which is about a little less than a 5x from where we are right now, which I think is pretty realistic. Nathan said, Ubic thoughts. I have never looked at Ubic, man. So that's a super good question. Ubic.
When could I open a BTC trade? Where's the distance?
What's going on, Jing Z? Thanks for hanging out. All right. Let me bring up my RSI here. I don't know why it's not on. No bullish divergence on the RSI on the 4-hour chart. It looks a little dumpy right now. You want to hold this general support where you're at right now. Got 1, 2, and you're right at that support right now. You don't want to break that support. Either way, you're kind of consolidating in this pattern. You got to break out to the upside or downside pretty soon here. Downside, if you do break down from this, you don't want to make a lower low, right? So you want to hold 45.1. Upside, first target's obviously the high here, from April 26 at about 56.7. But other than that, man, we got to wait and see what happens here at this close, because this close is going to depend on what a lot of these altcoins do. Can Bitcoin hold 57,100? If it doesn't, I think we could see a little bit of dumpage coming. But we'll see.
Is XLM worth holding or move money to something else with more potential?
Is Doge? Oh, excuse me, guys. Is XLM worth holding or move money to something else with more potential? Could. I mean, I moved a lot of my XLM into Ethereum, and that worked out pretty nicely, right? So it's all depends on what coin you put it into, right? Because you can put it in some other coin and it could not really do well. But I mean, XLM can pop off at any second. So I'm not telling you to sell your XLM. Do your own what you want to do. But I personally did switch a lot of my XLM into Ethereum. Cigar said, WRX coin, please. Sure, man. We got 2 minutes till close. Let me do WRX, and then we'll take a look at what Bitcoin does here. So WRX, man, this thing went right to the brim here. 1, 2, 3, and then downward resistance. Looks like it broke down from this consolidation here. So could be seeing a move back down to at least 237 here for WRX. But he definitely broke down here, which is not good. In the short term, we'll see. You could probably just bounce off here and continue up. Deval Patel with the $5 super chat. Thank you, my man. Don't see any message in there, though. Post said all alts pump hard except Link and Uni. Why? I mean, we just take turns. Like Link has had a really good last couple weeks. I mean, considering where it was, I mean, just look where Link is, right? I'll just use Link as an example. Like, Link is close to its highs, right? So you can't ask more than that. There's a lot of altcoins that are still way below their highs. Link is only about $3 away from its highs. And in percentage terms, it's only about 5% away from its all-time highs, right? So Link's been doing pretty good, man. All right, 1 minute to the close, guys. Let's see what Bitcoin does at the close and open here. All right, we just got a new open. Let's see if Bitcoin has some shenanigans up its sleeve. Is it a good idea to rotate ETH in other high caps? I don't know, man. As much as I want to say, I mean, that's what would be smart. But the only thing that's stopping me from doing that is this chart right here. This is just showing some major ETH pumpage coming. And this is also showing Bitcoin dominance, also showing ETH pumping, right? Because obviously Ethereum is the biggest altcoin. So what's going to move the Bitcoin dominance the most? Ethereum pumping, right? So this chart combined with this chart are showing me it's probably not smart to move Ethereum into other coins. I'm not doing it. You do what you want to do, man. Not financial advice, as always. All right. Does look like any shenanigans right off the bat. We're seeing ETH pump again, though. Seeing ETH go again. Is it too late to buy Ether? I mean, it's not too late. Is it the best time to buy Ethereum? No. Is it too late to buy Ethereum? No. There's two ways to answer that question, man. You know? I like Algorand, but Praise Spirits are the same. Yeah, Algorand's been a dud lately. It's definitely been a dud lately, but I do think it bounces back. It has good fundamentals, so I do think it's a coin that does bounce back here eventually. Looks like XRP doing parallel ascending channel, but EMA is crossing down. Let me see. Parallel ascending channel. I don't know, man. I don't see any parallel ascending channel. I probably see it just I just see sideways action here on the 4 hour. Nothing else really going on besides that, man. And unless you're talking about from like right here. You can kind of see it. I mean, but it's definitely there. Like I can see what you're talking about. But we gotta. You can see the new 4 hour candle closed above the EMA. So this one you just want to close above the EMA.
41 on my investment. At what point would you take profits? And rationally thinking, what price do you think it will hit before consolidation?
At this point, I think Ethereum will hit at least 3,500. We'll see what it does at 3,500. I thought it was going to have a correction at 3K, but it didn't. It just kept going. So at this point, who knows, man? Like, it's anyone's best guess on what happens next. As far as taking profits, I'm not taking any profits for Ethereum. Ethereum's a long-term hold for me. So it all depends on what your strategy is. I mean, if you're a short-term investor, you're just looking to make some quick bucks and switch out into other coins. I mean, it wouldn't probably hurt you to probably take some profits now. But if you're a long-term investor, I'm not taking profits until we hit at least 5 figures. BTT, you suggest a hold? I mean, BTT I think is pretty down from its high still, so I think it's still a good hold. I think it's still pretty undervalued at the moment. All right, Bitcoin's dumping. Bitcoin's breaking its 4 hour EMA as we speak right now. ETH still holding strong, though, as always. Doge breaking out. Doge new all-time high. You gotta be kidding me, man.
What growth potential does Litecoin have for next 12 months?
Yep. Doge, guys. New all-time high for Doge. Well, not... yeah, you're right at it. You're right at new all-time highs. It's right about here. So you're right at the new all-time high resistance. Crazy, man. Crazy for Doge. All you Doges out there, congrats. Just don't kill us. Just don't kill us here. All right, BTC dipping. ETH dipping. Is XLM... Is it a good idea to ETH into other high caps? I'm not moving my ETH, man. I'm not moving my ETH. Where could I open a Bitcoin trade? Where's resistance? I don't know, man. It's probably not a good time to trade Bitcoin right now. I mean, it's kind of in like if I was trading, it's not really in a good trading area right now. You did break the support. All right, guys, it's coming out.
Hello, Jordan. Can you please take a look at Sol? Thanks.
Bitcoin 56,827.
Is there a new sheriff in town?
Everybody panic, we're going to zero!
ETH 3,381. ETH getting a big sell-off too. So that might be the sell-off for ETH. And it pops right back up.
Yo, could you look at Horde, please?
Horde, man? I mean, maybe, dude. Alright, let me see what I was. Marwin said, can you look at track? Let's look at track real quick. I'll wait for see if Bitcoin starts dumping again, guys. Doge continuing up. What is it? Track. Origin trail. I mean, just on the daily candle body highs, you got your general resistance here on the daily. You don't really have anything on the bottom side though. So like for Origin Trail, you're really just waiting for a breakout here. It looks like you're gonna get squeezed here between your 20-day moving average and this resistance. I think what you gotta break out one way here. You're gonna get squeezed between which one you go to, right? So, if you pump, you got a couple levels we can look at. But if you dump, you definitely don't want to break down below your previous lows there, 51 cents. You definitely don't want to do that. So, we'll see what happens there. Bitcoin dumping though right now, guys. Bitcoin is definitely dumping. Bitcoin is saying,
nope.
they're going to dump. Probably, dude. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys press that subscribe button. Also hit that alert box button so you don't miss when I go live. I'm live every day from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No earlier. And sometimes a little later. Sometimes a little later. All right. Bitcoin taking a little dip. As long as we hold 56,579, I'm not too worried. We don't want to make a lower low, though. We don't want to make a lower low here for Bitcoin. If we do break that level, could be seeing a little bit more dippage. See what happens here, though. I think we got a nice bounce off that level. What do you guys think? ETH dump it too, 33.49. I think it's just people taking profits, guys. I mean, we had a huge day for ETH. This is just people taking profits, man. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if ETH dumps all the way back down to 3K. You know what I mean? It's about a 10% move. I wouldn't be surprised if ETH dumped back down to 3K to retest it as support. All right, where was I? I'm up 40% ETH. BTT, please. You suggest a hold. Yeah, look at BTT in just a second, man. What's up, Wes? Need some sleep? See you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, Wes. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. All right, let's see what BTT is doing real quick. We'll wait for Bitcoin to make its next move. Yeah, I mean, BTT, it's like...
Thanks for today. Need some sleep. See ya tomorrow.
It's basically like you broke up from this rising wedge, came back down and back tested it, but now you're just kind of doing nothing, man. Big nothing burger here and you did break this support, so you were forming a nice symmetrical triangle, and it looks like you have now broken down to the downside. So What does that mean for BTC? Well, if Bitcoin keeps dumping, you could be seeing a move back down to 0.54 cents for BTT. If Bitcoin keeps dumping. So, we'll see what happens. Bitcoin right at that support, guys. Right at that support level. You could argue it's maybe a little lower at these wicks down here. See, we had these wicks. Wick here, wick here, wick here, wick here. I was basically taking it from the candle bodies. It's basically like you can wick below this. You just want to get a close above that general level there. Here comes the dip, guys. Holy crap. All right. What growth potential does Litecoin have for the next 12 months? Like I said, man, I don't like doing the really long-term price predictions. It's more so I think most altcoins can still do a 5x in this bull market. I don't like doing exact price predictions. Those are kind of ridiculous and never accurate. So most of the time when people do price predictions, they're actually lower than what it actually goes to. So I don't know, man. Look for at least, probably at least a 5x, in my opinion, man. Is there a new sheriff in town? It's in Nicole. Not quite, but Ethereum, the flipping, I don't. Ethereum's never going to flip Bitcoin. At least I don't think so. But the flipping is definitely looking pretty good right now. Caesar wants to look at Sol. Vladimir said, what are the chances Bitcoin going to 42K? Doing ABC correction? I doubt it, man. I doubt it. I doubt we go that low, man. It could happen, right? I mean, you can't rule out the downside. Like, I'm not a moon boy, but this balance looked too good for me to, I think, for us to go all the way back down here. Just does. Weekly RSI cooled down. Daily RSI cooled down. Like it doesn't look like very likely to me that we go down to 42K at all, man. Let's not flip super bearish now. Caesar wants to look at Sol. Let's take a look at Sol, guys. Sol for Caesar. For little old Caesar. Could be big old Caesar. I don't know if you're big or small, Caesar, but don't mean to call you little, man. Don't mean to belittle you. Yeah, so Sol broke down too. Sol had a nice upward support. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on it, and now you've broken down here for Sol too. So everything just looking like it's kind of breaking down right now. Following Bitcoin, right? I mean that's the name of the game here. We know how this goes. So on the daily time frame, probably look for a move back down to probably at least 41.58 if Bitcoin keeps dumping here, right? Brandon said, can you look at Horde? What's Horde doing, man? Not a lot of data on this thing, man. Maybe it's on a different chart. Horde. Yeah, I mean, you're just dumping, dude. So, like, if there's not a lot of data on this thing, so you wanted to hold this general old resistance, this new support, you're dumping through it. So now it's likely you come at least back down to 52 cents. And if you break 52 cents, probably come back down to your low at 47. But there's not a lot of data on that. That's just what I'm seeing, dude. Bitcoin right at that support, guys. Still right at that freaking support. Ethereum still chilling. Not as bad as BTC is doing. But Cigar said, Dent, please. Thank you for your previous analysis. Thank you, Cigar. Appreciate it, man. Dent. D-E-N-T, Dent. Dent. So Dent is still in its original consolidation pattern, right? Dent is still in this little bull flag. It could realistically still dump down to the bottom of this bull flag, right? If you dump back down to here, right around 1 cent on the dot, actually, and then hopefully you get a bounce back up here. But yeah, I mean, we know the ultimate target here is upwards of 1.6 cents, as long as we don't break this downward support, right? All right, so that finishes up the super chats. Let me check the Discord here, guys. Algo said, so when could alts and alt season, so to speak, pick back up in our eyes? Will any alts still perform well during these next few months? Algo, we've been in altcoin season, dude. Look at the Bitcoin dominance, man. We've been in altcoin season since really since the beginning of this year, right? Since January 4th, we've been in altcoin season. And if anything, it's been getting even stronger altcoin season, right? And I think we're going to continue it now since we broke this support. I think it's likely we continue it on the altcoin season path all the way back down to 39% on the dominance. So we've been, I think a lot of, like I said, a lot of people that are newer to the market have been kind of spoiled on thinking alts just should be doing 10, 20Xs. We've been doing, like, it's been altcoin season for the last 4 months. Okay? All right. So, let's see. Why is ETH sky? Yeah, I said why is ETH skyrocketing? Matic, please, Jordan. Think it will pump more from ETH going bananas. Yeah, I mean, Matic, I think it's already been pumping, right, during the stream. Let's see if it's actually pulled back because of Bitcoin. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's pulled back a little bit today. Just because of Bitcoin, as we know. We know how it works here. You're right at your support you want to hold. But it looks like you could be starting to form a symmetrical triangle here, pattern here. If you can hold the support, you're looking good probably for a bounce back up to the upside here. Bounce here, back up to the upside. Hopefully breaking that resistance. But, yeah, we'll obviously have to wait and see what happens. If you do break that resistance, you obviously got to break the resistance first, but if you do break the resistance, it's going to put you upwards of like $1.10 here. All right, Bitcoin getting a temporary bounce off that level perfectly, right? We worked right down to that level, and we're getting a temporary bounce. ETH not looking too bad right now either. Kane said, what happened with your ex, bro? I don't know if I want to go there on stream, man. But really my last two exes, man. The last two exes just, man, they really red-pilled me, man. Really red-pilled me. Now, like, if I ever settle down now, which I don't even know if I ever will again, the chick that I settled down with has to be the perfect girl for an extended period of time, right? Extended period of time. If not, on to the next one. But maybe at some point I'll go over I'll go over that stuff, man. But I don't want to throw shade under the fire because you know how exes are, though. You know how exes are. They always watch what you're doing. I know they're watching my videos. So I don't want to throw shade on them. All right. Let's freaking see, man. Let's freaking see, dude. Oh, Pooch and Pup. Oh, you're asking Pooch and Pup what happened with your ex. Pooch and Pup, what happened to your ex, man? What happened with your ex? You guys are too funny, man. You guys are too funny in the chat, man. Killing me. Brazil watching here. Nice, dude. Glad you're watching from Brazil. Pretty freaking awesome, I gotta say. Exes, thank you. Exes are evil trash. Like I said, never go back to an ex. I know they watch these videos too, because I know they're looking back right now and go, damn. Wish I could. They all regret it. Especially after how crypto. Because I used to talk about crypto all the time to actually both my exes, and like, oh, you shouldn't be wasting your time with that. You shouldn't be doing this. You should be doing that. Now look what the crypto market did. 2, look what the channel that I've been working on did. So, like I always say, guys, success is the best revenge. You ever want to get revenge? Don't take it out on someone. Just better yourself, dude. Always, man. All right, we'll take a look at a few more coins here. Before I get super carried away, dude. Let's see. I got a question. What do colorblind people eat when they're told to eat their greens? Man, that's a good one. Anything? I can't even answer that, Sashio. I literally can't even answer that, dude. I'm like mind blown right now. Joey B said, appreciate the shout out to my son with the note to the moon clip. He's freaking hyped right now. Hope I'm not causing any ruckus over there, but I'll do it again for him.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Even though we're really not going to the moon, we're actually dumping right now. Hence why I have the devil costume on, right? The devil costume comes on when we're dumping. TA or thoughts on Travala? Take a look at it. JB said, what's Digibyte looking like?
How are thoughts on
Travelava. So what I want to see here for Digibyte is definitely holding this general level. After breaking that level, you definitely want to hold 14.5 cents. You don't hold 14.5 cents, you're making a lower low. Definitely could be looking a little bearish here. Not going to lie. But if you hold that and you do continue up here, you do have the makings of a cup and handle pattern if you do reverse to the upside here, which would put your next target at 21.5. But we obviously got to wait to see if that actually plays out.
Play-Doh coin, please.
Thoughts on Travala from John with a $10 super chat. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, my man. Thanks for supporting the stream. Check out Travala for you, my man. Travala. What do we got on the 4 hour? Let's see. See, I mean, you're just having a really tough time breaking this resistance, man. Really tough time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, it's you really just got to break 551, man. So you break 551, you're looking golden to at least go back up to 589, and after that, dude, like 647, right? So yeah, I mean, Travala looks pretty good. I mean, as long as it doesn't dump here past its 4 hour moving average, which it's actually done a couple times and been kind of fine, but I mean, to be honest, it's really just range locked between 478 and 551. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I do think you get another leg up here, though. All right, Bitcoin chilling. ETH is going back up. 34.11 for ETH. ETH's going right back up. ETH said Bitcoin's dumping. Well,
Nope. 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 Nope.
34.13 for ETH. What's Doji doing? What's Doji? Is Doji pumping right now, guys? Doji's still sitting at 44 cents. It actually got all the way up to 45 cents. That's crazy. GG's only said Sato coin, please. Sato? Yeah, so you got pretty overbought on your 4 hour. You still could go a little bit higher, but generally speaking, you got almost to that overbought territory. So it is likely you probably pull back here. Not a lot of data on this coin either to go off of, but generally speaking, it's probably likely you come back down to retest this previous high as new support and hopefully bounce back up that and continue the bullish trend that it's been on really today. I mean, it's not a lot of data going on with this, man, so it's tough to tell you. Tough to really tell you, man. Will Matic be worth the wait? Yeah, I mean, I think, Ashley, I think Matic will continue up for sure. For sure. Everything in there? Yep, we did. Okay. Yeah, guys, if you want to send a tip to Jazz, right? So, hold off from one to me, right? Go check out the link in the description. You'll see Buy Me a Coffee/Jazz. Click on that link. You guys can send a tip to Jazz. And she definitely appreciates it. She's the one who does the timestamps for me after the stream. So that or during the stream. So it's much appreciated by me. If you guys could go do that for her, I would definitely appreciate it. So thank you anyone who does that, right? I said link is in the description, as always. All right. So Bitcoin's chilling. ETH is chilling. We're all chilling. What's pumping right now, guys? Ethereum Classic still pumping, apparently. It's really still pumping, man. Yeah, I mean, it pulled back a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it's 54.20 for Ethereum Classic. It continues to kill it. Continues to absolutely kill it. All right, Bitcoin coming back down to retest the support. We'll see if it holds it. See if it holds it here. $55, $56. Come on, BTC. If you gotta do it, just do it, man. Besides streams, ever thought about doing a Learn TA series, even if it's a paid tier perk on Patreon or something? I am working on that. Obviously, that's kind of more of a long-term thing, though, as it does take a lot of work to make all those. Doing a video course is in the making for anyone that wants it. Obviously, it's going to be probably for Patreons only, but
Can you check Cortex CTXE for me?
I am working on something like that. So that should be out in the, I wouldn't say near future. That's probably still at least a month or two down the road, probably. It's 56,522 for BTC. Cardano just chilling. Yeah, that's what Cardano does, man. Cardano just chills. Cardano's a new stablecoin. We thought it was going to break out of the symmetrical triangle. It did. And then said, nope, I'm just going to chill right at the same spot. Like I've been doing forever, you know? Moosey said, hey bro, can you check out Cortex CTXC for me? Yeah, dude. Cortex. What's going on with Cortex? So it's really this resistance, man. Look left. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3 resistance at the candle bodies at that level.
Versus Cardano long term.
Looks like you're trying to build a ascending triangle though. Like look at all these like higher lows after higher lows. So you could dip down, you know, even back down to either your 4-hour EMA or your wow. Dip down to maybe even the bottom of the channel here before getting a move back up to the upside. But don't be surprised if you do drop back down to like 36 cents or so for Cortex, man. But it does look like you're making higher lows. Again, rejected at the same point on the top side is an ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern as long as you hold the support. Obviously, if you break this support, you go lower. But generally speaking, for a pattern like this, you can take the top to the bottom and give you a target here of upwards of like 48 cents, which does put you actually perfectly right where you can see looking left, right where your highs were from all in this area in April. So makes a lot of sense, has a lot of confluence. BNB versus Cardano long term. I think BNB will remain the BNB will remain the number 3 coin, I think, for the foreseeable future. And I think all the people that were saying BNB can flip Ethereum, I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I think it'll always be Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB from here on out, unless we see some huge thing come out. I think that's the way it's going to stay. All right. Sorry, guys, I was reading something. All right, so quick shout out to the sponsor of the stream, BlockFi. If you guys do want to get 8.6% APY on your Bitcoin and altcoins, you guys can go deposit that at BlockFi and get 8.6% interest on it, and you guys get a crypto bonus just by depositing in there. So if you're going to go check it out, just my quick one shill of the day for BlockFi. Okay, go check it out if you guys want. 56,530. Come on, BTC. Like I said, if BTC wanted to dip here, just friggin' do it. If not, just friggin' go to the upside, man. Decide, dude. Bitcoin loves making us bored. ETH2 coming soon to the theater near you. If they are able to drop gas fees, ETH will go to Jupiter. Yeah, if Ethereum gas fees go down, man, look for... All right, Bitcoin just broke that support, guys. Yeah, but if the Ethereum gas fees go down, Ethereum's going to go absolutely nuts. Zilliqa worth buying. I like Zill, excuse me. I like Zill. I think it's definitely a coin you could have in your portfolio. I personally don't, but I do like Zill. Short BTC. I mean, you could short BTC. I don't personally recommend shorting BTC in a bull market personally. I mean, like, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure there. You couldn't get lucky a couple times, but Bitcoin loves to do fake outs, you know? Like, I bet everyone who shorted right here, like, oh, we're breaking down. And then Bitcoin just wrecks them, right? Same thing down here when we had this initial dump out of the symmetrical triangle, right? We had this initial support and we dumped. Oh, yeah, let's short Bitcoin to the ground. And then, nope, Bitcoin pumps up 15, 20% to the upside, right? So, if you get a short, just make sure you guys have stop losses in there for sure. VeChain or H-bar? Definitely VeChain, Bruce. Not financial advice, but I definitely would go with VeChain between those two, man. VeChain's a stud, man. Should be a top 10 coin. When will ETH get a drop? I mean, it's getting a drop right now, man. It had I mean, it just had like a 4% drop. I mean, I think it's possible ETH could come back down to 3K and retest. Like, it's always possible. You can't rule it out. Though, with just how bullish Ethereum is right now, I wouldn't be surprised if this candle turns green by the time it ends, right? So, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. I think a lot of it depends on what Bitcoin's going to do here. It keeps going back down below that support, trying to hold it, but will it break? Will it break? If it doesn't, you know, maybe we bounce back higher. That pulls Ethereum up with it. If we dump, I'd probably see Ethereum dumping too.
Thank you for your honest stream. How do you feel about Venus? Is it worth holding long term?
Thank you for the honest stream. How do you feel about Venus? Is it worth holding long term? I don't know much about it, man. Right? So, is it worth holding long term? I mean, the chart looks really good. Broke out, back tested as support, and now continue up. The chart looks really good. As far as the project in general, I don't know much about it, man. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely something that's kind of came out of nowhere lately, it looks like. Jumped into the top 100 now number 92. Algorithmic money market and synthetic stablecoin launched exclusively on Binance Smart Chain. Simple to use crypto asset lending and borrowing solution to the decentralized finance ecosystem. So is it kind of like Aave? So is it kind of like Aave then, right? I mean, I think there's a lot of tokens that do kind of the similar type of thing. So I guess I have to do more research into that. But like, what stands it apart from the other ones that have those lending solutions? You know what I mean? XRP pumps and dumps with Bitcoin just amplified. Exactly, man. Thanks for whoever joined the Patreon. Appreciate you. Appreciate you joining the Patreon. You guys want to join the Patreon? Links down below. You guys can get some exclusive content and get free stream suggestions in the Discord. So I'm also going to start doing some merch giveaways over there too. So go check it out. Links in the description if you guys want to check out the Patreon. All right. I'm taking off the helmet and the horns. Well. There we go. All right. The horns are off, guys. The horns are off for now because it looks like the dumpage has kind of stopped for now. But we'll see what happens. Now, I do have to play.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
The ZNKR 4-hour look like a head and shoulder pattern.
It's a fraud. It's a Ponzi. I agree completely. I call it a Ponzi with no one in charge.
Let's see. Ben said, hey man, what is your ultimate support level where you wouldn't want to see a cross down below? Ultimate support, man, is always for Bitcoin. You go to the weekly chart. It's always our 20-week moving average, which currently sits right now at 46,922. I wouldn't, that's like the ultimate support where I don't want to see us break, is right there, which actually pretty funny. It actually coincides with our last kind of bottom there on the weekly, right? So I wouldn't want to break that general level. It's a little bit lower. It's like 46,009. Yeah, I mean, you get the point. 40 says it right on the top left there. EMA 46,921 is that level where I wouldn't want to break at this point. If you break that, could be definitely looking at lower targets here, coming down. But as of right now, we are good as heck right now. And it's nice because we're letting that catch up to us, right? We haven't looked at the long-term logarithmic charts for Bitcoin in a while. We'll take a look at those tomorrow probably. I'll make something on that. But that's even starting to look better because we are have creeped very, very close to our 20-week moving average, which gives us more room to run up to the upside over the course of the next couple weeks. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys don't forget to press that subscribe button. Also hit that alert box button if you haven't already. All right. So, not really seeing much movement right now, guys. What is bumping right now, guys? You think BNB will 2x by December? Good, man. BNB will 2x by December, man?
2x by December.
Absolutely, dude. I think BNB, like Bitcoin, probably has, like, I think Bitcoin probably has at least another 3x in it, around like 150K, if not higher. I'm being a little conservative for 150. And Ethereum, I still think has another 5x, give or take 3 to 5x in it as well. So I think BNB for where it's at right now, I do think BNB can do it at least another 3 to 5x. 2x might even be that may be kind of downshooting it at this point, dude. Does Anchor 4 hour look like a head and shoulder pattern? Probably, man. Probably see a lot of these coins start creating top patterns as Bitcoin kind of struggling right now. 4 hour chart, yeah, dude. It's starting to form it, right? So left shoulder, head. Yeah, right. Left shoulder is the same level as the right shoulder. Now, yeah. I mean, so the resistance or support, you could say, is kind of upward sloping. So it looks like you might have actually broken down from it already. From here to here to here to here, it looks like you probably broke it already. So that definitely doesn't look good. Definitely doesn't look good for Anchor here. You can say your downside target to this, if you extrapolate top to the bottom, could put you downwards of about 14 cents for Anchor. Can we take a look at SNX? Thanks. SNX. SNX. What's going on here?
Can we take a look at SNX? Thanks.
Yeah, so SNX, I mean, it doesn't really have a pattern really forming here. It's just kind of keeps hitting its head on the top at this resistance level. What you don't want to do is break below your 4-hour moving average. You see what was your support on this last run up for the most part. And then it flipped as resistance. You got back above it. Now you just want to confirm it as support here. You don't want to dip below it. Kind of like how Bitcoin's doing, right? Bitcoin, it was confirming it as support. Now we dip below it. Let's see if we get that 4-hour close above it. But it's very much the same, right? If you want to hold this 4-hour moving average, if you do, probably just oscillate back up like this.
It's going insane right now. So would that mean it is trailing Ethereum right and not Bitcoin?
Yeah, so Ethereum Classic seems to follow Ethereum, just kind of like how Bitcoin Cash seems to kind of follow Bitcoin, right? But generally speaking, as far as directions go, generally speaking, Ethereum does follow Bitcoin. So like then Ethereum Classic would follow Ethereum. So like it's all a chain reaction. Like sometimes you'll see Ethereum pump harder than Bitcoin, but generally it does the same direction. Like right now, Ethereum's dumping because Bitcoin's dumping, right? But if Bitcoin starts pumping again, right, you're going to see Ethereum probably pump twice as hard, right? So it's all a chain reaction and how all the coins kind of work together. You know what I mean? It's all a freaking chain reaction, man. If you guys want to join the Discord, link is right in the top right in the chat there. You'll see it pinned right to the top of that little blue bar there. Go join the Discord if you want. We got, I don't know how many people we got in there now, but we got a good amount. Got a good amount in there now. We actually have, how many do we have in there? Not sure. But we have 728 weekly visitors. But it doesn't tell me the exact new amount. But go join it if you guys want. Guys, if you also want some big green dildo merch, right? You'll see it right down below it. There's a coffee cup. There's a hoodie. There's a t-shirt. In a bunch of different colors. If you click on the link, it'll show you all the colors that come with it. So go check those out if you haven't already yet. We had actually a good amount of sales on those the last couple of days, which is really nice to see.
This bull run is far from over.
This bull run is far from over. Absolutely, Zach. This bull run is not even close, dude. You listen to Zachary Bobbitt, all right? Great name, by the way. Bobbitt. That's an awesome freaking last name, man. It's like Hobbit, but Bobbitt. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So congrats to that last name, man. I wish I had a cool last name. Fortunately, I don't. Stevie said, can you please talk about Tell? Absolutely, Stevie. Thanks for the super chat, man. Tell.
Can you please talk about telephone?
Yeah, dude. Telcoin's going off today, man.
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon.
I always catch your stream before going to work. Keep it up.
Thank you, man. You check I always check your stream before I keep it up. Yeah, absolutely, Josh. Thanks for the super chat, my man. Yeah, but Telcoin, as soon as you broke this resistance, man, you were gone for Telcoin. So what do you have left for resistances? Well, let's look at our fibs, right? Trying to see. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. So I think what you're going to hit here is, I'm actually curious if, yeah, so you probably hit all your fibs here. Looks like you wicked right off your 4236 from this initial pump to the upside to the bottom. What also we can look at here is this pump from this level here to the bottom. Yeah, so either way, you wicked up to your 4236. So now you're kind of just in black screen territory where who the frick knows how high you're going to go now. You know what I mean? You are pretty overbought in your RSI, and you do have some bearish divergence on the 4-hour RSI. So just be careful of a pullback here. You're getting higher highs in price action, lower highs on the RSI is bearish divergence. So just be careful. You could be having definitely a pullback here for Telcoin. Bitcoin dipping 56,350 as we speak right now, everyone. Bitcoin is dipping.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero!
55,800 for BTC right now, everyone. Holy crap. That's a big dip, man. Coming up on our next support, actually, which I didn't think we were going to drop this fast, so I didn't even have it here. But right here, candle body highs from April 28th. We want to hold that level. We break that level, man.
Will Viacoin reach $50 by end of year?
Will Viacoin reach $50 by end of year? Dude, I'm not a big fan of the long-term price predictions. They're never accurate, right? I basically just look at the short term, you know what I mean? Viacoin. I can look at it, man, but like there's no point in doing long-term price predictions, man. Can it reach 50 bucks? Dude, it's at 174. How am I supposed to know? It could reach 100 bucks. You know what I mean? Who knows, man? It's like a 20, 25x from where it is right now. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? All right, Bitcoin, you definitely want to hold. So now you made a lower low. You made a lower low now on the trend. You definitely want to hold this level here, though. Where this could just be a back test. So we'll see what kind of pumpage you get here. See if you get a nice bounce. You get a nice bounce off that level right now as we speak, actually. Oh, like dip. Look at that dip for ETH, too. 3,281 for ETH. We're pooping bricks on stream. Yes, Jess. Here comes all the fudders. Should I sell my... Now we're going to have everyone in the Discord tomorrow. Should I sell? I'm panicky. And then yesterday they're like, oh, it's so good to be in the crypto space. So emotional, man. Should I panic sell my crypto tomorrow? Should I panic sell my crypto today? Should I sell now and try to buy later? You gotta love it, man. You gotta freaking love it, dude. I love it, man. I love when that stuff starts coming out. E3277, guys. I'm just looking at the charts and all right now. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm just kind of ingesting the charts myself right now. Structure still doesn't look bad, right? Structure still doesn't look bad as long as we hold this high and we flip it as new support, right? Still doesn't look too bad. We just don't want to break that level, okay, guys and gals? That's all it comes down to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jelly bean. ETH ratio starting to pull back a little bit here. Not surprised. Too many paper hands. Definitely, dude. All right. What's going on in the chat here? What's going on in the chat? Buy the dip and sell the rip. Exactly, man. Don't be panic selling your crypto, guys. Especially, I know there's probably at least about 50 people in here right now that are probably just got into crypto in the last week. This is normal, okay? I'm going to say it one time. This is normal. I do have the devil suit on. Doesn't mean we're going to zero. All right? It just means we're going a little bit lower, okay? All I have to do here to stop it, right? I'm just going to take my trident here. My devil trident. And I simply have to move it to the point where Bitcoin's going to go down to, right there. And this is going to give it the ability to actually bounce from that area and go back to the upside, right? So I'm going to take that back here. I have like the Thor thing where I can go and it comes right back to my hand. Look at that. So let me actually adjust it. There we go. $55,338. All right, that didn't work. That didn't work, man. We dipped. We dipped below it. Oh, man. Bitcoin. 54,169 is probably our next target. BTC with the big red dildo today. Big red dildo. $54,169 is our next target, guys. If we don't hold that, man, it's looking... Let's see. The hourly RSI has got to be pretty... Yeah. We're going to get a bounce here, guys. We're going to get a bounce here. The reason why, look at the hourly RSI. The hourly RSI is really low. So usually when we get this level on the hourly RSI, we do get a bounce to the upside. So probably look for a bounce here. Just because, like, you're not really going to go much lower. You could go a little bit lower, but generally speaking, when you get this low on the RSI, you do see a pretty significant bounce, like you saw last two times right here, right? Marked this bottom, and then right here on the hourly RSI, marked this bottom, right? So you probably at least get a relief bounce pretty soon here based on the hourly RSI. So don't be panicking just yet. Alrighty? Not yet. There it goes. 55,300. Need the helmet on to Moon Man? Yeah, it's ever since I put the devil costume on, man. Ever since I put the devil costume on. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe, though. Make sure you guys subscribe, and you definitely won't regret it, man. Try to help. I hope you don't regret it. Hope anyone that's subscribed to me doesn't regret it. I mean, it's like... Is what it is, man. All right, Bitcoin getting a nice bounce right now. I mean, like I said, it's probably likely you get a bounce here just because the hourly RSI is so freaking low. At a 28 on the RSI. 4-hour RSI is... Yeah, so you could... What's interesting here on the 4-hour RSI is if you go a little bit lower here on the 4-hour RSI, right? You could be creating some nice bullish divergence here on the 4-hour. If you go a little bit lower, right? Just to make a little bit lower on the RSI. Got higher lows in price action, lower lows in the RSI. If you can get a bounce anywhere above this previous low, right? So, not looking too bad, man. At least yet. At least yet. I think we could go, probably, we could still go back down to 54,169. But maybe not right now. Probably going to wait that hourly RSI to start getting back up a little bit. ETH getting a nice pullback on the 4-hour RSI. We're starting to reset that too, so which is really friggin' nice. We needed it. Hourly RSI looking pretty nice too. You actually are creating some bullish divergence on the hourly RSI too. You can see here higher lows in price action, lower lows on the RSI as well. So starting creating some bullish divergence on the RSI here. So ETH could be primed for another rip to the upside too, if this does play out. We'll see if it does, but not looking too bad there. All right, Bitcoin's getting its bounce. See if we can get back above that that level there at 55,527. You didn't lose it if you still hold it. Exactly, man. You don't lose until you sell. Yeah, that's crypto 101 for you. Definitely, dude. All right. I have a feeling the dippage is probably done for now. So I'm going to take my helmet, take my devil costume off here, guys. As the flames in here are just ridiculous. And, like, I need to restore my Thor. My Thor powers there.
Hi, have you ever had a Cleveland steamroller?
Creamin', what is it? Creamin' steamroller? I have never had that, dude. You ever had a Cleveland steamroller? I haven't, dude. I have no idea what that even is. I'm not going to Google it because I have a feeling it's probably a giant steaming pile of probably shit. So I'm not even gonna try to look that up.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero!
It's a fraud. It's a Ponzi. I agree completely. I call it a Ponzi with no one in charge.
Good night, Danica. Hope you're having a good one. I'm just having fun tonight, guys. I'm having fun tonight. What's going on, Squiggy? Wife and I are eating prime rib and lotus, but wanted to say hi between courses. Glad you're having a good time, Squiggy. Hope you're enjoying that prime rib, man. I need some prime rib. I haven't had prime rib in a while. Remember way back in the day, Squigs, where you had me buy some steak and ate the steak tips on stream? That was so long ago, man. That was probably 2.5 months ago at this point, but glad you're doing good over there, Squigs. Have the time of your life, man. You deserve it, dude. Make sure you tell Elon hi next time you see him too. And Lotus, man. Thank you for the super chat, though, Squiggy. That's super generous of you, as always, man. What coins to buy now? I don't know, man. Ponzi. It's a Ponzi, man. It's a Ponzi. I had steak. Yeah, I did. That was so long ago, man. It's crazy how time flies. Like, time flies like a snap, dude. You gotta take advantage of life. Take advantage of that life. And hopefully crypto can help us all take advantage of life. You know? If you just get in now, like, you should be able to take advantage of it in the future. Good night, Jing. Peace out. See him on the Saturday Night Live. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I hope you're not in any Doge. It'll probably make people money, but, I mean, it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Doge. I have a feeling... I don't know. Like, it could go one of two ways. Like, Doge could, like, this could be a huge buy the rumor, sell the news event for Doge, where Doge, you know, goes ham before that date, right? So it goes ham before Saturday Night Live, and then it ends up, you know, being a sell the news event where, like, this is when SNL happens, right? And then when SNL happens, it's a sell the news event, right? Or it can be, you know, one of those things where it goes up kind of methodically here before the date. SNL happens, and then it just says, screw you to SNL. You know, we're going to pump up to $1. You know what I mean? It could be one of the two. Who knows? Who knows, man? Too risky for me. I'm not doing that. This morning, super cycle. This afternoon, end of super cycle. Pretty much, man. People are really quick to flip long-term bullish, long-term bearish. Like, I'll flip short-term bearish and short-term bullish, but you'll never see me flip long-term bullish and long-term bearish. Okay? The only term I am super long-term bullish. The only time I would flip long-term bearish is if we broke our 20-week moving average, which we haven't done yet. Not even close to doing it. So, you ain't going to see your boy flip-flopping like that, man. Short term, I could always flip, you know, but long term, it's constant. It's constant. You see too many people in this space, especially in the crypto YouTube space. Too many content creators flipping. One day, Bitcoin's going to 100K. The next day, this is the end of the title. This is the end of the bull market. Next day, Bitcoin has like a 5% pump. That was the bottom. Bitcoin going to 200K now. You know what I mean? It's like...
Nope.
D said, need to go on vacation? Pretty much, man. Squeeze said, I own 13 coins. Pretty much, man. Long term is always bullish. Yeah, it is. Long term is always bullish. They need a clickbait? Sure, go clickbait it, man. Clickbait. I understand clickbait, but like, there's a point where clickbaiting gets a little bit too much. Like you can say, oh, something is ready to pump, but when like one day Bitcoin goes up a little bit, and now you're saying, you know, Bitcoin's going to $1 million, and then Bitcoin goes down 5%, and then the next day you're like, oh, the end of the bull market is over. Like, there's a certain point where clickbait is like kind of just misleading your viewers and costing them money. Like, you saying the bull market is over is inherently costing your viewers money, because a lot of them are going to sell their portfolio and lose out on a lot of gains. So I don't know, man. I don't agree with that whole flipping bearish bullish every 2 seconds, dude. It's ridiculous. All right, ETH is looking like it wants to confirm that bullish divergence here on the hourly. Bitcoin is pumping a little bit too much to actually get that bearish divergence. So that bullish divergence, it still could be there though if it holds that level. Nice bullish divergence there on the 4-hour time frame, which is even better. Hourly, it should be there too. It's actually not on the hourly. Only on the 4-hour. If you guys are new to the stream and actually end up enjoying the stream, make sure you guys subscribe by obviously, you know, common sense, hitting the subscribe button down below. I definitely appreciate all you guys that are new to the stream. Too late to invest in ETH? I have a feeling I'm gonna get a lot of those questions today. Is it like I said earlier? Is it the best time to invest in ETH? No. Do I think it's a bad time to invest in ETH? Also no. Okay. I think ETH is gonna go up the rest of this year, right? So, do you want to wait to some type of dip? Go for it. I'm not the type of person that's gonna try to time a bottom though. If I see a dip like I'm getting right now, I'm going to buy more. I'm not going to expect a huge dip. Like that's when, because all the people like probably going up, oh, I'm going to buy ETH on the next dip. I'm going to buy ETH on the next dip. I'm going to buy ETH on the next dip. We get a dip. They say, I'm going to wait for a bigger dip. And then ETH keeps going up. I'm going to wait for a next dip, right? We get a little bit of a dip. I'm going to wait. And then you end up, at that point, it's $1,000 higher, and you don't end up buying the dip. You know what I mean? So some content creates are less accurate than the weather. However, they have the same rap. It's sunny, but can't rule out a shower. Bitcoin can either go up or down. I love when they cite videos from months ago. Thanks, dude. Appreciate the $50 super chat. You're so right, man. You are so freaking right, dude. Thank you for the $50 super chat, though. It's crazy.
Content creates are less accurate than the weather. Lol. However, they have the same rap. It's sunny but can't rule out a shower. BTC can either go up or down. Lol.
Go follow me on Twitter if you want, guys. We're almost at 1,300 followers. Almost at 1,300 followers on Twitter, man. Links down in the description. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, links in the description for both. Make sure you guys go follow me over there. Coming up on my Miami trip, guys, too. I am going to Miami from May 13th to May 16th. So I won't be streaming for Thursday, Friday, Saturday for 4 nights. You guys going to be able to survive with me without 4 nights? I'm going to miss you guys. Like, obviously, I've been streaming every day for the past 3 months. So it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird not streaming for 4 days. Maybe I'll do like an Instagram live or something. Maybe I'll even stream on YouTube, like just doing kind of like a face live stream or something for one night. But we'll see. We'll see. Depends how the Wi-Fi is down there, honestly. But what's up, homies? What's up, Holmes? Can you explain again what they? Can you explain again what they? I don't know what that means, Vulcan. I'm very confused about what your super chat means, my man.
What's up, Holmes? Can you explain again what they?
I don't know what that means, dude. What's up with the Bitcoin scam wicks? I mean, it's not a lot of scam wicks, man. I mean, this was definitely a big dip here. Not big enough to call it a scam wick, I don't think, though. Being the hell out of me, though. Who's getting banned in here? Everyone's getting banned. All right, ETH getting a nice bounce back up to 3,300. That divergence on the 1 hour looks like it is playing out pretty nicely there. Divergence, a bounce off the hourly EMA, looking pretty juicy there for old Ethereum. And we obviously got to wait to see what Bitcoin does on the 4 hour divergence there, but right now it's not really doing too much. So we sit here and we patiently wait here. Probably only going to stream for a couple more minutes, guys. Might make it kind of an early stream tonight. It's been kind of a crazy one. It definitely has been kind of a crazy one. 55.4. Like I said, like to end the stream, guys. I mean, there's really not that much to go over again. But like, if this does play out, we got to get back. We got to close above 55,527. If we can't close above 55,527, it's likely that we move back down to our next target here at 54,169. Though I do like the look of this possible bullish divergence on Bitcoin. So I'm not too worried just yet. The ultimate worry would be if we broke down below this local low here at about 52,409. And The same thing for Ethereum. Ethereum our hourly divergence looks like it is playing out right now, right? You're pumping back up to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if you actually move back up here. Probably maybe to 35.26. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised tonight if Ethereum pumps back up to its highs, or dumps back to 3K. I honestly wouldn't be surprised at either one. Just because you were extremely overbought on the hourly RSI, you probably need a little bit of a cool down on that and the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour RSI. You probably need a little bit of a cool down on the 4 hour RSI too. But honestly, I would be surprised if you wake up Ethereum's at 3,500 or 3K. I definitely wouldn't be surprised either way. But guys, I'm probably going to wrap it up today because there's not really that much else to go over right now. Everything looks like it kind of had its dumps, kind of just chilling right now. So hope you guys did enjoy the stream. If you guys did and haven't subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe. Also leave a like before you guys go. Let's try to get up to 800 likes before you guys go. That helps out the stream a lot. And go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links is down in the description. And go send Jazz a tip at her Buy Me a Coffee down below. You guys will see the link down below. Buy Me a Coffee/Jazz. She does the timestamps for me, and I definitely appreciate it if you guys did that. So I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's stream between 7 and 10 as always. And you guys will probably see a couple videos from me tomorrow too. So look out for those. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It's about 9:15. Yes, it is nighttime here from you are in the Hong Kong. It is nighttime here. It's probably daytime for a lot of you guys. But for us, Americans, Europeans, it's mostly nighttime. So catch you guys tomorrow.
I am in Miami trick. LMFAO.
ADA update, Rich. Yeah, let's look at it real quick before you do, but Cardano, yeah, I mean, it just looks like it's dumping, man. It's dumping with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, like, if you can get back up here and close above this general level here, it's kind of your support. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get back above and close above that, you're golden. Which I think you probably will if Bitcoin gets a nice bounce here. But other than that, man, you're still just looking like kind of an ascending triangle here for me. So wait to see what happens. But that's really Cardano. I looked at it a couple times earlier. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Stay easy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto. And most of all, don't panic sell your crypto. Peace out, everyone.